Now, I hate to just throw you into this right now, but we need a build-up before we start saying the thing of our show. Here it comes. You ready? Here we go.
Quality content.
Dude, you fucking nailed it.
Good morning and welcome back to another episode of Quality Content. We're talking movies and TV and all other kinds of content with the highest quality. I'm Jake.
I'm Ian.
We're co-hosts of this show, usually. And
Besides, you didn't mess up the intro today.
I did okay.
Yeah, you did good.
Oh,
it was actually good.
You know what else is good? These pizza rolls.
Yeah, very delicious. Almost said, hey, it's actually almost morning for the first time when we're doing our show.
Yeah, because we have to do stuff later today. Alright, you ready for some movie news?
And if you don't say a bit of news I have a bit of news.
Okay, are you ready?
No.
Okay. So, Ben Affleck said a thing. I talked about this to you on radio, but he said that the title can change, but what we're going with now is The Batman for the standalone Batman movie.
Which is fantastic.
Starring Deathstroke as the villain. We don't know if it's the main villain, but one of the villains. It's going to be called The Batman, probably.
That's a great... I love The Batman. It's solid, it's classic. It adds such a nice tone to it.
You like The Batman as a title?
I like The Batman
I
as a
think
title.
It's fine. I think it could use a subtitle. I don't know if it should just
Every
be called
movie
Batman.
has a subtitle.
We'll get to why that's not true later this news bit, but...
A lot of movies have subtitles.
I think it's a very good move. Like, I think it's better, like, you're differentiating it from the previous versions and stuff like that.
It's simple and clean, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I didn't think that Ben Affleck would make a shot-for-shot remake of the Batman TV show, but hey.
You know, he even has Adam West to voice over his lines.
Exactly, in The Batman, Return of the Cape Crusaders.
Shut the fuck up. That's a movie I'm very excited for. Because Ben Affleck's a good Batman. And the villains are real good.
There's one more bit of news here that isn't a trailer or picture.
Okay.
We joked about this on one of our other podcasts, and it's real.
Okay.
The Suicide Squad extended cut has been announced.
Oh,
on
yay.
Blu-ray and DVD.
Woo, I can't wait to watch it.
It's going to show way more Joker than we got in the movie.
Wow, I wonder why. Is it because they cut out 3 hours and 17 years of it?
Everyone, including Jared Leto, hated it.
Is mad about it.
Exactly, so they're making that. I don't think this is what they should do with all their movies. Because if, like,
I don't think
every single
care.
DC movie is going to be cut down to, like, an hour and a half and not good, and then, like, the 3-hour version is good, then why didn't you either just release it as a 3-hour movie, or write it as a 2-hour movie? Just make a 2.5-hour movie.
It makes more money this way, Jake.
It doesn't. I mean, maybe for now because there's all hype behind this stuff, but, like, they won't in the future.
No.
People won't like this. People aren't liking this.
No.
I've met people at the school we go to where they're, like, fans of, like, you know, Marvel and DC and stuff like that and comics, and they love Marvel and stuff, and they won't go see Justice League because of Batman vs. Superman and Suicide Squad disappointing them. They won't see it.
Yeah, people say that all the time, and then
that's
Justice League comes out, and they're like, I gotta go watch Justice League.
That's what I think, but there's, like, I don't know, you seem pretty adamant about it, so. They're hurting themselves. They're really kicking themselves over it.
Bitches. How are you not gonna go see Justice League? It looks so good. The trailer looks so good. The trailer for Suicide Squad looked good too, though.
Well, so did Batman vs. Superman. All of their trailers have been good, including Man of Steel. Had a great trailer.
I had a dream that I watched Man of Steel and liked it, and it was more of a nightmare because that movie's painfully fucking boring. It was last night too. Like, I woke up and I'm like, Man of Steel sucks.
Was it before or after our vicarious lovemaking?
During.
Okay, during.
I was asleep.
Because I'm so bad. You ready for the next thing?
Yeah.
What's your favorite franchise of all time?
Is it gonna be Pirates of the Caribbean?
You're damn right. Get over here.
It's terrible. It's so bad.
Get over here.
Man, I want to move all the way over there.
Alright, I'll watch. You can watch me watching it.
Okay. Why don't you just tilt the screen so we can both watch it?
The microphone's positioned on it.
We can pause the show, watch it, and then come back.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Well, you can't have a Pirates trailer without something really serious turned into a big joke right at the end.
That's what I was about to say. So this trailer looked really, like it looked one of those,
It looked actually good.
like one of those
Like a
Assassin's
dark
Creed
one.
trailers. You know what I mean?
It looked like Dark. It looks like an actual
Like,
pirate movie.
it reminded
and then
me-
immediately after he says, "Tell Jack Sparrow,
Will you do
death
that, please?"
is upon him." Would you tell him that, please?
But
Fuck
like,
you.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like the first half of it is like it looked like an animated cinematic for like
Yep.
a video game, like an action adventure, like the next Batman or Assassin's Creed. And then like it would, well, you see Will Turner there, and he's all terrified, and it actually was good. And then it
immediately lose all of your credit for the movie
because
by
they're
making
trying
a
to be
dumb
the
joke.
Avengers or the next big funny thing.
It's terrible.
You gotta make fun jokes in between dark action.
No, you don't. It works for superheroes because superheroes classically do that in comics. It does not work for everything.
Especially not pirates.
No, stop it.
It works for this franchise because this franchise already does that. But, like,
this franchise is...
it's not even a good thing to do.
No. I want to see an actual pirate franchise. Sure, pirates say stupid shit and get drunk and do their thing, but they don't have luxurious lives.
What do you think about his CGI flippy hair?
I didn't really...
It kind of floated around him. Either that was on purpose, because you wouldn't CG hair to just float out of nowhere, so
Yeah.
that's on purpose.
His mouth looked like it was, like, bleeding.
It was bleeding while it was talking, but, like, that doesn't really work very well with the whole joke that he made at the end. It's fucking stupid.
The tone of that scene didn't fit, like, the tone of the franchise for half of it, and then they immediately tried to make it fit the tone of the franchise while ruining the tone of the scene.
Mm-hmm. You're definitely right. I 100% agree.
Because the franchise is a big joke, and then that scene was a joke after they tried to make it serious, and that's not how scenes work.
That's how... Like, it reminded me of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, I watched the first episode, Coulson was hidden in the back, and one of the agents was like, I only have level 6 clearance. Coulson's dead, right? And Coulson walks out, and he's like, welcome to level 7. And it was like a big badass moment, and then he's just like, it was really cold and dark in there, I was kind of scared I didn't want to come out. Like, it was just... He ruins it. And it wasn't even a good, or that good of a scene, but, like, whatever credibility it had was just gone.
Yeah.
And the show was shit. So I hope the movie is not like that as well. That's okay, because we have more stuff, don't we?
Yes, because I sent you a trailer today, too.
Alright, you go first. Bearing in mind, I paused at the moment that he's getting a suit on.
This movie looks like shit. Like, absolute dog shit. This movie had so much promise, and...
Did it?
No.
No, I was about to say, what kind of promise did you see? I've sent you the stills of the suits together.
People like Power Rangers. The people who like Power Rangers thought this had promise. Sorry to disappoint. Because this looks terrible.
I'm not gonna lie. The first time I watched this, I didn't mind it so much. But...
I pointed everything bad out, because it's bad.
Okay, first off, this CG suit is
terrible.
real CG. Like, it's real, not even that, but it looks like Iron Man's armor. Like, look at that.
Yeah, no, okay.
Like, you even got the chest reactor, you got the little gold accent on the bicep with all the red, like, maroon suit. You got the top part here. Look at that. It's Iron Man.
But with bad CG.
Yeah, like, the CG isn't that bad.
No, it's like Transformers.
No,
Well,
Transformers is good CG. That's the best parts of those movies.
Everything looks fake.
It's on more a little bit.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, they're just straight up copying Iron Man's suit. I don't think it's that bad. But there was a point in this trailer where...
When they were jumping?
Before they were jumping.
Okay.
They were still being bullied in school.
Yeah, and it says... Her locker says, die ugly loser, and she's like the hottest girl I've ever seen in my life.
And the bullies were also the hottest girls I've ever seen in my life. They're all like 10s. Every single person in this school like could have their own calendar. That's how hot they were, right?
Yep.
And like, die ugly loser, no one will care. And she's the Asian one. Oh my god, she's so hot, right?
You're the least 10 out of all the 10s.
Exactly.
What? How does that make sense?
Exactly. What the fuck? But like, I don't know.
She was the most 10 out of all the 10. She wasn't even the least.
Exactly. And what was the chick who cut her hair at the medium length?
I think that was the same girl.
It was the Asian girl that was bullied.
It was a pink one.
I don't know. Point is, we're gonna see this. Do you want to see this?
No,
Okay.
it looked so bad. When they were jumping, it looked like they were being pulled and going...
I wouldn't mind seeing this.
No. Go back to the scene where they were jumping and tell me you want to see this movie. It's going to say, die ugly loser, no one will care.
Yes. I'm gonna put this on your wall. I already did.
No, but seriously. The scene where they were jumping across the canyon. Watch the jump again.
No, hold on. Jason!
You can see they're just like...
I'm gonna rewind it just a dash. Just a little bit of rewind.
They're like this. Look, it looks so bad. They're like... Accelerate off the ground like that. Nothing can jump like that.
They're being pulled.
Yep.
Straight up.
You can see it.
At least they didn't, like, CG them.
Yes, but in a good movie, you won't be able to tell. And hopefully, sure, they might refine the effects. It's just a trailer. That looks poopy.
You've heard it here first, folks.
Power Rangers looks poopy.
The Pirates, what you'd say that has better effects, like good effects?
The Pirates... Davy Jones' face effect was really cool. When he was a big Cthulhu man.
Yeah. He looked way cooler than anyone else now.
Oh my god, he looked cool.
He looks and was. I think his actor was actually really good.
Yeah, the problem with the
Nye.
movies is the entire script. The movies don't fit. I did see the Wolverine posters. And they're fantastic. Did you see Ryan Reynolds?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's his hand.
It's like, that's my hand Wolverine's holding. It's just a small little baby hand.
So that's the poster right there with the,
It's
little
R-rated?
girl.
Like,
It's
confirmed?
R-rated. Confirmed, yes. I should read the second page of the script.
Are we ready to see Wolverine rip someone in half with his claws, finally? Because, like...
That's an R-rated shot from the movie.
that guy is missing an arm.
Yep, that's just the arm with the shotgun. We have Professor X, so it's what he's going to look like.
Oh, he's so old.
Mm-hmm. We don't know how far into the future it is, but it looks pretty far. The director of this movie, who directed The Wolverine, shared a page of the script, and it's got some heavy words. Let me just Google it.
Fuck. All of Wolverine. Just him yelling. So Deadpool has the possibility of being in this movie.
Completely different tone from that movie, though.
No, but he has the possibility of being in it because it's in the future, obviously.
Blows Logan right off his feet. Fuck! Now might be a good time to talk about the fights described in the next 100 or so pages. Basically, if you're on the make for a hyper-choreographed...
I ate a pizza roll on the microphone, I'm sorry.
If you're on the make for a hyper-choreographed, gravity-defying, city-block-destroying CG fuckathon, this ain't your movie. That's the first paragraph of text.
Wait, Logan says that?
Logan says fuck.
Oh, okay.
And this is the stage descriptions. In this flick, people will get hurt or killed when shit falls on them. They will get just as hurt or just as killed if they get hit with something big and heavy like, say, a car. Should anyone in our story have the misfortune to fall off a roof or out a window, they won't bounce. They will die.
As for our hero, well, he's older now, and it's clear his abilities aren't what they once were. He's fading on the inside, and his diminished healing factor keeps him in a constant state of chronic pain, hence booze is a painkiller. So by all means, go ahead and worry about him. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. I might like this movie, because Wolverine's not just a no-stakes monster.
Exactly. Like, it's not like the kind of, like, X-Men Origins where he's just invincible. You know what I mean?
That movie sucks.
I'm not sure that this is what I want to see out of a Wolverine movie.
That's
like,
what I want to see. Wolverine acting stakes. It would be an interesting character.
He's old and bleh. Like, let's keep reading. You don't want to do this, he gets to his feet. Then the bangers react to Logan with bafflement, ad-lib Spanish reactions, nervous chuckles. Crowbar presses down Jitter's gun as he moves to Logan. We hear a familiar snick as claws extend from Logan's hands. Crowbar thwacks his skull, a metallic ring. Off balance and pissed, Logan swings at them as they converge, but he's drunk as soon as they're pounding him with knives and guns and fists and a Makita drill. So they kick his ass because he's a drunk sack of shit, basically.
That sounds like a great movie. What do you mean?
Like, I don't know. Like, it does seem fine. I just hope he's not drunk the whole movie. Or, like, this discoordinated, where he, like, takes a swing and misses, and then just falls to the ground.
That'd be the funniest Wolverine movie that you could ever
That's
see.
like, because we're going to KFC later today, where, if, like, hey, I need you to make that bucket of chicken. You take a bucket of chicken, put a chicken in, you put one piece of chicken in the bucket, and then just collapse to the ground because you're drunk. And everyone just beats you up. Like, you didn't do your job right, your man just beats you up and fires you.
I would pay. I actually want to see this movie if it's like this. Like, not the whole movie, but parts of the movie are going to be like this because he needs it to ease the pain, and that's awesome.
They even said, so by all means, worry about him. You know what I mean? Because, like, there are no stakes in Wolverine movies. And your big complaint with Wolverine is that he can't die and he's not interesting.
He's not interesting. He's so boring. This makes him interesting.
This seems to push in the right direction.
That's awesome. I'm excited. This movie looks like Fox knows what they're making movies for.
And on top of that, I think, like, the fans... Because X-Men Apocalypse was just the CG fuckathon they're referring to, right? The whole ending half hour was just trying to be Avengers.
The whole movie... Remember that time they went to Auschwitz and he went, everything they built will fall.
And the entire, like, city...
You'd have destroyed Auschwitz.
Everything. He didn't need to. He just did because it looked cool.
It doesn't need to be in the movie. It just needs to be in the trailer. That's it. That's
all
why it
they're
was
doing.
happened. That's the only... There are certain points in movies where you have to make a trailer shot.
Yeah. It's pretty
And
terrible.
they shouldn't have to do it. Because your movie should have good scenes in it without just needing to make it into the trailer.
The director shared this image himself on Twitter.
So
it's like he knows, hey fans, this isn't what we did last time with Apocalypse.
Hey fans, I know Jennifer Lawrence's and everyone else's things in Apocalypse disappointed you, except a select few actors. So here's a good movie.
This is a non-funny Deadpool, basically, is what they're doing.
I'm excited.
I am also excited.
If Deadpool showed up, I would want it to be for a small period of time and going, gee, Logan, what the fuck happened to you? Why are you so drunk and shitty all the time? Come on, get your fucking act together, and just leaves.
That wouldn't fit in the movie at all.
It'd make it good. It'd be funny. Oh, is it a lemon stick?
It is a lemon stick. It's an extra.
Is it Patrick Warburton? It looks so good. Dude, that looks so good.
As soon as because you're like, oh, this set design looks amazing, this looks really good, and then Neil Patrick Harris spoke in the background for like 3 seconds. And
he sounds so good.
Lost your shit.
He sounded so good.
It was awesome, right?
That wasn't even a trailer. It wasn't anything of substance.
It was a teaser.
It was Patrick Warburton talking. Mm-hmm. for a minute and a half, and it was fantastic.
And it
The set's beautiful.
100% sold me on it. I haven't read the books. I've seen the Jim Carrey movie, so I'm not the best person to think about this. But
I haven't seen the movie for so long. Can you watch the movie before the series comes out?
yes,
Thank you.
watch that movie. I love Jim Carrey, so I mean,
Yeah.
can't go wrong.
I liked the books a lot. I read all 13 of them.
When did they stop being published?
13.
No, wait, I mean, like,
I don't remember what year. They're really good. Some of the books drag a little bit. The first one's really good. The second one was fine.
do you know what the movie adapted? What parts? No?
I don't remember the movie's plot very well. I saw it when I was younger,
Yeah, me too.
so granted. But this looks actually good. We talked about adaptations a little bit last week, and oh my god, they sound like they're gonna nail it, and I'm excited. Because Netflix knows what they're doing.
I'm only 2 episodes into Luke Cage right now.
And
But,
you said it was okay. It probably picks up later on in the season.
It probably does, but, you know, just Daredevil and Jessica Jones are so gripping and so great, and Luke Cage has a lot of setting up to do.
Yeah.
Even though he was in Jessica Jones as a side character.
Yeah.
And was great in that, so I'm excited to see more of it. I'll let you know how that works out.
That's good.
But I'm not even sure, because there's so many fucking shows.
Yeah, I
You know
want to
what
watch this one. I watched Flash and this one.
I want you to watch Jessica Jones real bad, because it's real good. And
Is
I'm
she
rewatching
hot?
it, like, currently. She's very hot.
Yes.
But that's the only reason I watch the show. No,
That's the only reason I watched Flash, because fucking
I was-
Iris and fucking... What's her face? Caitlin are very hot.
Wow. Favorite show on television, my ass.
It's my favorite show on television. No, I watch it because that show's fantastic.
I've rewatched Jessica Jones recently. I'm almost
Yeah, I know.
done rewatching it, and it is so fucking good. Like, the villain, it's
really good.
better than any Marvel movie villain, even though they haven't been quite stellar. It's
Well, the heroes make Marvel movies good.
better than most Batman villains on screen. I'd say all but Ledger.
Even Scarecrow. Scarecrow's real good.
Yes, even Scarecrow. That's
Scarecrow's
how good.
real good.
That's how good Kilgrave is. It's so good.
Oh, okay. Do we have any more of the news? What about William Shatner's role thing?
William Shatner is going to voice Two-Face in Batman: Return of the Cape Crusaders, the
Yeah.
animated Adam West movie.
Are we going to see that? We have to.
It's not in theaters, I don't think.
No, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to watch it when it comes out, though.
All right, fine. We'll do a mini-sode on it. God.
Yes, that's all I wanted. That's why I'm excited because it looks really silly and stupid, and I'm excited.
We'll do mini-sodes on all the DC animated stuff when we have more time, like maybe over Christmas break and also summer. Are you doing your hair in the reflection of the microphone?
No,
Ian, you definitely are.
no. Why would I be doing that?
Because you're talking like, oh yeah, it looks so good, and you just run your fingers through your hair, like staring intently at the microphone.
No, I'm staring at the microphone because I'm doing my hair. Shit!
Wow, good job covering. So,
I have news.
you have news?
So I read 2 simultaneous articles. One was a rumor that Fantastic Four was back with Marvel because of a trade. And then the next article immediately said, no, fucking idiots, it's back, it's still at Fox. Immediately after, same website. It was one article after another, and I was like, okay.
Same website?
Same website, one article after another. And it was just funny, because we talked about it last week, and it was just like, oh, what are we going to do with the Fantastic Four, TV, blah, blah, blah. That's not the funny thing, is that they were on the same website sequentially. The funny thing was that Fox still has a sequel for Fantastic Four planned.
They had it planned for 2017.
They still have it planned.
Like a specific date. Then all they did was pull the date.
No, it's
But
still planned.
That's what I'm saying. They pulled the date, but they didn't pull the movie. It's just TBD, and it's been TBD since, like, the movie came out.
2020.
That's 5 years difference between a movie no one saw.
Maybe people forget about it.
They're
But
gonna
that's the
reboot
date,
it again.
That's the date I saw.
They're gonna reboot it again.
Probably.
Okay, so what tone do you think they're gonna go with? Are they gonna go with?
Can they go with good?
Are they gonna copy Marvel's tone of just super happy?
Are they
campy
gonna
fun?
go with good?
Good isn't a tone, Ian.
You can... No, don't do shit tone. Don't do shit anything. Make a good movie. Fantastic Four, it's so easy to make a good thing with them. There's so many Fantastic Four storylines.
That's another point too. Like they could just adapt any of the comics. Every single movie has been like an original origin story, and then like the sequel one point had like Silver Surfer, which is cool.
The Silver Surfer one...
That's the best one. All 3 other ones have an origin stories. The best one isn't because you see them in action straight from the get go.
Yeah.
And Silver Surfer's there, and he looks pretty good.
He did look actually decent for a Fantastic Four movie. Everyone else in that movie looked shit except Silver Surfer. That's why all their budget went.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, Silver Surfer looked real good. But, like, there haven't been any Fantastic Four movies with them in action except that one Rise of the Silver Surfer movie that killed the franchise, I guess. So,
You know what kills the franchise? Them keeping making Fantastic Four movies. You're laughing because you know it's true.
what if they did an alternate dimensions team-up movie of the 2005 Fantastic Four people with the 90s Fantastic Four people with the new terrible Fantastic Four people.
I don't think Chris Evans would agree with that. Because these are the good company now.
Chris Evans? Oh yeah, he's one of the fucking people.
I don't think Michael B. Jordan will do that because he's with the good company now.
Would anyone say yes?
Probably the guys from the 90s because they don't have jobs anymore. Maybe Jessica Alba, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you're right, that probably wouldn't work out because all the actors have just been like, no. No, the new people from the new one, they don't mind it, and they keep talking like, oh yeah, that would be nice to do a sequel, you know what I mean?
They have to say that.
But, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Actors don't direct the movie or write the story, typically, unless you're Ben Affleck. So
I'm acting, producing, and directing this movie.
exactly. So
My name's
the
Ben
actors,
Affleck.
actors saying that they want to do a movie or don't want to do a movie, it doesn't matter. It matters if they're contracted for it or not. They are, I think, I don't know.
They are.
They are? Okay,
Yep.
so if they are...
Because Michael B. Jordan still... If Fox decides to do another one, Michael B. Jordan, I think, has to go do it.
Now,
because
that's
he's contracted
the thing.
for it. Or he'll terminate his contract, go to court, do a whole big thing, and
No,
then stay with
but
Marvel.
That's the thing. He'd lose that. He's an actor. They don't win those cases. But if Fox said, hey, Marvel's got this Black Panther movie coming out, and he's going to be the villain, and we want to take Michael B. Jordan from that project and put him in this movie.
They make no money.
There's two big, gigantic problems with that. Let's start with the first one. No one's going to see Black Panther because Michael B. Jordan's in it. It's a Marvel movie. You know what I mean? Everyone loved that character in Civil War. Michael B. Jordan wasn't in Civil War. They're going to see the movie anyway.
Yep.
Adding Michael B. Jordan is great, and it does help the movie a lot because he's a very talented actor, but he's not why people are going to see that movie. So we're not going to change the numbers of that movie.
It's like if Miles Teller was starring in a new movie, and people are seeing it because Miles Teller is the main actor, and he's really talented. He's a talented guy. And then they made a sequel, and now he can't film as the main actor for a movie.
Yeah, exactly. But, like,
that's going to hurt that movie.
Michael B. Jordan isn't the source of all that movie's fun.
Yeah, exactly. He's just a villain.
Exactly. And B, the other gigantic problem, why would Fox pour hundreds of millions of dollars of marketing and budgeting into this terrible movie sequel to this movie that no one saw or wanted to see, to have it make even less money, and then lose hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars? Like, upwards of $400 to $500 million.
Just to spite Marvel.
Just so Marvel can make the exact same money they were going to make anyway. They're just losing money for no reason.
Well, I mean, every time they make a Fantastic Four movie, they lose money for no reason anyways.
Exactly. So, like, there's no basis behind it. They won't do it. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know if it's one of those contracts where it's like, you're signed on for a Fox movie that we put you in. They can just put him in any movie. Then that's different. They can have, like, another original movie coming out.
They can put him in X-Men.
Or, like, any movie that Fox releases.
Yeah.
And just be like, hey, you're going to be in this movie as one of the roles. And we're shooting exactly when we're shooting Black Panther, so you can't do it.
We did this on purpose.
Exactly.
That's what they'd say. We did this on purpose.
They'd have to do that. And that would work because they're not losing bunches of money. But even then, it goes back to the first point where it wouldn't hurt Marvel. It just makes things a little bit different.
Yeah.
So there's really no point for them to do that. And people online have been talking about that. It's like, why?
There's literally no point for them to keep making Fantastic Four movies or keep the rights at all anymore.
Yeah.
There's no point because
we talked about it last week with intellectual properties and high-grossing movies.
The rights are so dead.
They're so bad.
So dead.
Like, they're poison at this point. Do you think that movie would have made more money if it
Actually, yeah. If you had to clean up the plot and script a little bit.
If it were an original idea.
You have to clean up the plot and script a little bit, but otherwise it'd be fine.
Yeah. Like, if it wasn't even Fantastic Four, like, if it was just, like, some dudes go to another place and get powers of the movie. You know what I mean?
I don't think it would be, like, it'd be like a generic shit super strength movie. Mm-hmm. But it would be better than
You mean kind of like the Power Rangers trailer?
Yes. Maybe Power Rangers. That was a shot for shot of Fantastic Four. Oh, gross.
It looked like Chronicle almost. Like
Chronicle, but Chronicle's a good movie.
Like Chronicle
a better movie at
and
least.
Like maybe the first Spider-Man movie. So it's like kind of.
Well, Chronicle's fine.
Well, I kind of like the tone of the Power Rangers trailer because unlike Pirates, where they just did something dramatic and then did a joke at the end, Power Rangers had dramatic bits generally the whole trailer, and then little bits here and there peppered in were jokes like, we should probably do that. Wait, who said that? I did. You know what I mean? And then they ran away, and it kept with a gritty, serious tone.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Exactly. So
that's why the Justice League trailer looks very good.
At least this trailer, like, this doesn't strike me as a movie that looks like Fantastic Four, the recent one. Yep. Like, at least the writers kind of know what they're doing.
Because, remember...
Even if it is a bit played out. Like, it's Avengers, basically. Come on.
You're talking about that, but the Justice League trailer did the same thing.
Justice League pumped it up with jokes because they had to get the fans on board. That was Comic-Con footage. That wasn't a trailer.
Well, yes, but when you think about that, you actually are engaged in it, and then the jokes enhance it and give the characters actual life.
Exactly.
And, like,
there are like
things
4
that.
or 5 jokes in that one trailer alone because that footage was played at Hall H at Comic-Con, and you got thousands of fans just standing. I don't know how many seats that place has, but it's like
fucking
heaps
ton.
of fans, plus everyone who's going to watch it later online, watching this movie, thinking in their head, Batman vs. Superman sucked so bad, right?
I liked
it. Was really... I liked it too. But like, it was really depressing, the tone isn't fun, I don't want to see Justice League. You release that trailer with all the jokes in it, you're going to get everybody on board. It got, like, what, applause? I think it got a standing ovation.
I would have given that a standing ovation. That was a great fucking thing.
I thought it was an okay trailer.
I liked it.
It got me pumped for it, but like trailer wise, it didn't trailer.
I think one of the best things in that trailer was just the dynamic between the characters, because they're all different characters. Because Superman's not there being all sad.
Exactly, and Marvel doesn't. Well, they do, but all the characters are jokey. Not all, but like a.
Well,
good
Cap is really serious.
Imagine a super team with Iron Man,
All 4.
Star-Lord, Spider-Man, and Ant-Man on it, and those are the only members. Quips.
Iron Man and Spider-Man are fine. Star-Lord could be fine, but he works well with his own team as opposed to everyone else. And Ant-Man's just Iron Man.
So you have those 4 characters together. Like, what if they were the Avengers? Those 4 characters.
It's just like you made the point of, what if every Avenger was Thor?
Exactly. You can't have every Avenger be the badass, like, depressing one, because they're all badass and depressing. This movie sucks. But you can't have them all be Iron Man, because they're all, man, this is funny. Boy, am I funny. That's a funny thing right there. Hey, funny guy. Like, funny. Like, just shut up! You know what I mean? Ultron. Age of Ultron kind of felt like that. You know what I mean? With all those characters, like, it was just quip after quip after quip after quip after quip.
What, you didn't see that coming?
Exactly. That Ryan said like 3-4 times. It wasn't that funny.
It wasn't
It
funny
was okay
ever.
the first time. Like, fine the first time. Like, whatever. And then they just kept doing it again and again.
And then Hawkeye retorted with, what, you didn't see that coming?
Yeah, it's like...
Shut up.
It should have ended there, with Hawkeye replying it, and that's the second time we heard it, and it's like one of those neat little revenge things, that's fine. But they kept saying...
Because if they did that, it actually would have been good. Or better.
Better, yeah.
It would have been fine. It wouldn't have been shit dialogue that one guy keeps saying because none of his character or Russian accent was good at all.
Exactly. I don't know.
They really dropped the ball with that one. Mm-hmm. But that being said, I watched the Hulkbuster scene again the other day, and oh my god, is it fucking awesome.
Right? It's so good.
I watched a bunch of Hulk fight scenes because I really like Hulk. And the Hulk versus Abomination scene is actually really good.
Oh, it's so good, right?
So good.
They're throwing each other to buildings, and that's unlike Superman in Man of Steel. That makes sense. Hulk is destructive.
Yes.
Superman saves the city.
Yes.
In that context, if Hulk fought Superman, Hulk doesn't care. He'd wreck everything around him.
But Superman would bring Hulk to like the moon.
Exactly, the moon, or
and
like
kill him.
an island where there's no one to harm.
Yes.
And wreck like a forest or a mountain. Or something
Exactly.
like that. So it's fine. But Hulk's fight works well.
Yes. Superman's fight made no sense because he
Also,
wanted to save people.
The effects in Abomination versus Hulk's fight was better than Man of Steel's effects.
I don't want to talk about
There's a bit where Zod has Superman by the cape and is spinning him around in a circle. And he
I remember
looks
that very
so
vividly.
fake.
It's
Like
like-
Zod is just like a legit CG person.
Yep.
And he's spinning him, and then it goes like his eyes right near the camera, and then he flies through like 7 buildings. You know, because that's what it's in a Superman movie naturally.
But the Hulk versus Abomination fight, I want to talk about this a little bit because it was fucking awesome. I was actually engaged, and I was just watching the fight scene. I didn't watch the entire movie. Mm-hmm. I was like pumped,
Exactly.
and I couldn't tell which one was better.
Which one what?
The Hulk versus Abomination or the Hulk versus Hulkbuster scene. I actually could not tell which one was better. Like, I'd have to watch them both again.
That's real crazy.
And they're both like 10-minute long scenes.
Because they're both...
Awesome.
Both look
They're
real,
both awesome.
Right? And they're fun. They're fun to watch.
And both of them have different Hulks, which is weird.
Yeah. They're the same Hulk, but they're different Hulks.
Yes.
It's weird.
So I wanted to watch the Hulk scene, so I'm like, okay, I'll watch one from the 2003 Hulk. I paused it 3 seconds in and stopped.
Oh, boy, is it bad.
The movie looks like shit.
Oh, it's so bad.
Like, it's not... I'm sure the movie's not bad. It's just it looks bad.
Are you ready for our topic this week?
Sure.
Hey, Ian?
Yeah.
What do you think is the best facial hair in film history?
That's a really hard question. I have to think of all of film history.
How much film history is there?
A lot.
There's some.
Like 100 years or so.
I've scoured through all the top 10 lists and all the top 50 best beards, mustaches, everything on line.
God.
Everything online of every live-action movie facial hair. Not all of them. There's no physical way for me to do that. But I got the best of them.
Yes.
And worst of them. Are you ready?
Yes.
So I'm going to say a character and bring up a picture, and we'll hash it out.
Awesome.
Let's start at the top. Tony Stank.
That's
His iconic
iconic.
facial hair.
Is this one of the best or worst, and
That's
why?
definitely one of the best. Every time you see like the goatee right there, you go, "Oh, you're doing the Tony Stark." That's it.
Yeah, I know people who like tried out the Tony Stark. It's one of those things where it's like if you don't shave every single day, it starts to grow in a little bit weird and it looks kind of off. Mm-hmm. It's not like a scruff or a beard or a goatee or something like that. You have to kind of maintain it forever. But that being said, it's so good.
It is amazing looking. It's fantastic.
It was one of the ones I wanted to go with. I didn't because I'd just be tied with that movie. You know what I mean? And it's a great movie, but I'd be tied with Iron Man 2, too. So it's like,
Well, Jake, you are Iron Man 2.
I'm not Iron Man 2.
You're Iron Man 2.
What?
If I had to rate you as a person as an Avengers movie, you'd be Iron Man 2.
Why? That's like the worst one.
Fine, you can be Thor the Dark World because I don't remember you.
Also the worst one.
Captain America, the first Avenger.
It's one of the worst ones. Can I
What
be
I'm trying
like,
to say is you suck.
Can I be any other Captain America movie? Can I be any Avengers movie?
Nope.
Oh.
You could be Age of Ultron Quicksilver.
Can I be Age of Ultron the movie?
Yeah.
Awesome!
I'll be the Incredible Hulk. A really good, underrated movie, and I'm really upset.
Mm-hmm. These are all random from random movies.
Okay.
In Pulp Fiction, Sam Jackson's goatee looks like that. It's a Hulk Hogan stash with a long sideburns. What do you think of this man's facial hair?
It looks so stupid. I love it so much, though.
It's one of those things where it's so ridiculous. Look at that face. It's so ridiculous.
Motherfucker.
But, like, it works so well with his role.
so dumb.
I know.
That it's great. It's one of those where it should be on the worst list, but it's going to be on the best
Let's rate
list.
these out of 10. So, Tony Stark's mustache.
Oh, like a 9 out of 10, easy.
9?
Yeah.
Sam Jackson in Pulp Fiction.
That's a 10 out of 10. That's beautiful.
You're rating this above Tony Stark's goatee.
Look at that and tell me it's not beautiful.
Pulp Fiction.
Beautiful. This
All right.
entire thing is beautiful. Samuel L. Jackson's mustache is the room of mustaches.
Now, you very much enjoyed this movie. Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins.
It's fine.
I think it's pretty manly.
He has like
it looks like because like
the braided mustache.
his
Kinda.
character is someone who's like been in the mountains training with ninjas for like probably forever because he's immortal. So it very much fits the character of like a
It definitely fits the character.
badass
It works
man.
really well. I just don't personally like that facial style. I don't like the braided mustache.
Okay, it's not that braided.
No, but it's like
The sides of his head are really clean cut, so like it looks like a weird military hairstyle, but like more scraggly, which kind of fits.
I'd
with the
say like a
character.
7 out of 10. It's
7
not bad.
out of
It's
10
definitely
for
not
Liam
bad.
Neeson. See, I'd give it. I'm going off your ratings, but I'd give it different ratings. It takes too much work to rate things, so it's all your job.
Thanks.
No problem, buddy.
But I don't mind it. Also, I don't like Liam Neeson as an actor. I don't think I've ever mentioned that on the show.
He's so good.
He's been good in a few roles, but I'm not a big fan of him. You know what I mean? Like Schindler's List, fantastic movie. He was great.
I enjoy Taken 1.
I hate that movie.
You hate the Taken movies?
hate that
Even
movie.
the first one?
Yes.
Why?
It's stupid.
It's stupid. It is
He's a
kinda
bad
stupid.
parent.
He is a really shit parent. All right, Firebeard from Hunger Games. I don't know his name.
Oh, Seneca. No. That's terrible. He looks like a fuckboy.
I think they were trying to be like innovative
He looks like a fuckboy.
and like inventive with it, and like it's pushing. It's like from the future. It's so cool. It does look real stupid. Like if someone walked down the street with this hairstyle.
Hey, fam, what you want? Give me a crown mustache. I got you, fam.
Hey, fam, what you want? Have no one like me. Say no more, fam.
Look at that mustache. It looks like a crown.
It's so stupid.
It's so, like a 3 out of 10.
3?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Like those 3 points, where are they coming from? Like the attempt that was made? Like they tried?
At least they tried.
Okay.
That being said, at least it's like really clean shaven and nice looking, but it looks terrible while being nice looking. It's clean, but it's bad.
It is quite bad. All right, I got the next one queued up. Calvin Candy, played by DiCaprio from Django Unchained. It's a goatee, but it stretches out to like the bottom parts. It's from Django Unchained, yeah.
It's a neckbeard goatee.
Does it attach to the hair? I don't think it does.
No, but it's a neckbeard, like under here.
Okay, so neckbeard
Oh
part
yeah,
goatee.
he has a neckbeard goatee.
And it's from like the Wild West. What do you think of
it
this
fits
awesome
the
thing?
character really well.
Do you remember that movie?
Not very well.
He's like a...
I remember he's a cowboy in the Wild Wild West.
He's not a cowboy. He sort of is. He's a slave owner, but he's like
Yeah.
eccentric.
Yep.
And
I have to take off points because it doesn't meet in the middle. It looks
that's
really
right.
dumb.
The middle, like where
It looks really dumb.
where the Hitler stash usually is. There's like a big gap there.
It's like
Kind of like my actual beard.
it looks like he goes like this. The
yeah,
whole movie.
like he has a finger over his under
So I'm
his
gonna have to
nose,
take
rather.
off a point for that. But I'd say it's like a solid 6 out of 10 because it fits the character really well.
It does. So you'd say Liam Neeson's is better by a smidge.
Yeah, because it didn't look stupid. And I like the goatee. I like the long goatee. Personally, I like the long goatee. Are we going to talk about Tom Selleck just in general?
I will Google Tom Selleck as a person, yes.
Good, because he's
the best movie role.
He has the best mustache.
Tom Selleck. All right.
On the planet.
We got the next one. Mel Brooks in Spaceballs.
It looks like he has a nose ring that's just really long on him.
It looks like...
A really long nose ring.
It looks like bull horns, but like upside down under his nose. And that's it. And they're real
Alright,
tiny.
we got the first official 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10?
That's fucking dumb.
It looks real bad.
It looks really stupid. Like, I don't know. I've watched this movie. I like this movie.
It's a real funny movie,
It's
right?
funny. That being said, it's
real
it's the stupidest facial I've ever seen yet. It's really dumb.
Alright, well, let's bring it back to the top. You remember Die Hard? Who doesn't love Die Hard, right?
Bruce Willis's movie, Die Hard.
Yes.
It's a good
Hans
way to die.
Gruber, played by fucking Alan Rickman. He has like this chin strap / goatee and it fades together in the 80s. So think
He's
about
a
the
little
80s
bald
context.
in the middle.
A little, kind of like my actual beard.
Yeah.
Also, no, yours isn't.
Mine doesn't go here
Yeah,
at all.
but it's a little bald. You're right.
It's a little bald,
But the sides are clean cut.
but it looks really nice. Like, it's the circle underneath.
He's intimidating. His performance in that movie, it's the second best Alan Rickman performance.
No, I'm going to give that a nice 6 out of 10.
Solid 6.
If there wasn't bald in the middle, it'd be just as good as the,
See, I'd
7
give it
out
like
of 10.
I'd give it like a 7 or 8 out of 10 because that doesn't really bother me that much. But maybe that's me personally with my dumb beard. We have Jeff Bridges as Obadiah Stane in Iron Man, with his upside down face, upside down head entirely.
10 out of 10 upside down face. No, I'm kidding.
Because his hair is in the bottom, he's bald in the head, so it's just like a regular face, but it's upside
Can
down.
I give him negative points to be Jeff Bridges?
No. Jeff Bridges is talented. He's just got a lot of shit roles, like R.I.P.D. and
Fucking hate
The
that
Seventh Son.
No, the Seventh Son.
Oh, here's
The
a high
Seventh
quality
Son.
picture. Boom, there we go.
He looks like he should have played Lex Luthor.
He'd be a much better Lex Luthor than Jesse Eisenberg. Most actors would be, but that's not
I
even...
like Jesse Eisenberg.
He's
though.
bad for that role. It's a terrible role for him. But anyway, I think he looks imposing.
Yeah, he looks really good.
I like the beard. I think it's very manly and rugged.
I'd say like a 7 or an 8. Just say 7.5 to be safe, but
7.5.
yeah, that's a really good fit with his character.
Clark Gable from Gone with the Wind. Now that is a man mustache right there. Classic man mustache.
That's like a sword-layered mustache.
That very Sir Leard like. Look at that. Look. Tell me that doesn't
Oh, that's like
spew charisma.
that's like an 8 out of 10, right?
right.
there.
Solid 8 out of 10. This is way.
That's-
Now I'm not a big classic movie guy, but this guy.
I don't like the bridge in the middle, but it completely makes up for it by being slick as fuck.
Slick and smooth, like you expect this man to just take you to bed immediately.
Guys with a mustache like this have a 100% chance of stealing your girl.
Exactly.
This guy.
That guy right there. Kill Bill, the Ninja Master.
Oh, that's 10 out of 10.
Now this is facial hair, and eyebrows are part of it, and they are way the fuck long. So that whole thing combined,
10 out of 10.
solid 10 out of 10.
Look at that hair.
Now, the 10 out of 10 stash is reserved for only those who...
Are really, really great or really,
Where-
really funny.
Both.
Yep.
Where, like, situations where I think, like, if you could have this in 2 minutes... Like,
Yes.
If I could snap my fingers and put this on your face right now...
Yep. Even the
you
dumb
have it.
eyebrows.
Even the eyebrows?
Yep.
You just go to school like this?
That is... He has the fucking Fu Manchu long-ass mustache.
It's an entire goatee thing.
He looks like Master Splinter, but human.
Let's see how long it is. He strokes it all the time. It goes down to
It goes-
like abs, basically.
That's
and then the eyebrows go way the fuck
fantastic.
up.
That is amazing.
It's so good. And the hair, it's just facial hair, but like we're talking about. But the hair itself also works really well with it.
Perfect. Perfect for the character as well. That's funny.
Amazing.
It's
10 out of 10.
beautiful.
Thank you, Quentin Tarantino.
Thank you.
Now, you may not like this movie series or this character, but what do you think about just his facial hair?
I hate Johnny Depp.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
It works. Like the pirate facial hair, he has the braided facial hair with like the bead things in it. Because that's sometimes they did that. It works with the character. I'm not a big fan of the braided beard and mustache, but it works for what it is.
I think he's, well, aside from Davy Jones, is the best character in that franchise. All the pirates in this movie, in the whole movies, look very clean cut and like not pirate-like. They look like actors on a set. I know they are, but they shouldn't be.
Yep, you're right.
I don't know. So what would you give this out of 10?
Like a 7 out of 10. It's solid. It works with what he needs to be. And he doesn't actually look like an actor on a set, you're right.
Yeah, because you do hate these movies, but you can't like fault the facial hair for just because the character sucks.
No, I can't fault any of the
Like
stuff
Hitler.
that's actually good.
Hitler has a great facial hair.
I like the mustache.
little Charlie
Chaplin.
Chaplin Yeah.
Charlie Chaplin's mustache, not
Exactly.
Hitler's.
But that
Copied
mustache looks real good, right?
No,
Well,
no
doesn't
one
look
can
that
do
great,
it.
But like, it's fine, yeah.
No, no one can do it.
Yeah, and now it's associated with that, so no one can do it anymore.
What's next on this big list? Are you gonna have another shit movie?
I don't know if you've seen this movie.
Borat! That fucking mustache. It's like a comb.
All right, so Borat from Sacha Baron Cohen's hit mid-2000s film.
Borat.
That put his name on the map as the crazy dude. What a stash, man. What a fucking...
on a scale of 1 to 10, I rate it very nice.
Very nice. I'm going to write that down.
Very nice.
Very nice.
That is fantastic. It's huge. It's like someone glued a squirrel tail to his face and just go, here, do the movie.
Exactly. And then he's like, okay.
The very nice, good movie, yes.
Oh, it's so good.
What a fucking movie.
Say what you want about the movie itself, but fuck.
It's hysterical.
It's so funny, right? I'm not a huge fan of his humor. I like The Dictator a lot.
Yeah.
But Borat's real funny. Like, it's real good.
It's such a good mustache. He's the American flag and he's just...
Yeah.
Oh, good fucking mustache. I think that's the best mustache we've seen so far.
I know. I didn't want to just do, like, beards or goatees. I wanted to expand to all facial hair. So, out of 10, besides the very nice.
Oh, 10.
10?
If I gave Mr. Surdaird's mustache a 10, this is a 10.
Clark Gable's man mustache, you gave that an 8, actually.
Well, 10.
10 for this.
This is the best mustache we've seen so far.
Alright, so I'm going to have a threesome with people right now, and then I'm going to come back to the show. No, I'm actually going to do 3 different mustaches.
You knew exactly what I was going for there. So who are these 3 guys?
Hagrid,
Dumbledore, and Dumbledore.
Dumbledore, Gandalf, and Hagrid. All 3 of them. 2 of them are from Harry Potter, the other one's from Lord of the Rings.
Two of them look like Dumbledore.
What do you think of the classic wizard beard in general?
I want a classic wizard beard when I grow up.
You've told me this. When you're like 70, 80 years old, you're just going to grow it.
Yep.
Just not shave.
However, I think depending on how you look at it, Hagrid's is always the worst out of all 3 of these. Mm-hmm. The beard is a 6 out of 10. Well, it's too messy and scraggly.
Yeah. Well, it fits with his character real well.
It fits with his character, but the beard itself is like a 6 out of 10.
Exactly. Like, it really reflects him very well.
And now it's really difficult between Gandalf and Dumbledore.
They are very similar characters in their franchises.
They look exactly the same.
Yes, I didn't want to get that. Yes. One's got a wizard hat, the other has like a little... What is it? Like
a beret.
Yarmulke. I said use a beret.
Jewish beret. But it's really difficult, because Dumbledore has his beard in a ponytail. And I think that's why Gandalf's is better now.
I was about to say, Dumbledore seems more refined because he's like a school headmaster teacher, right? So it's more refined, it's tied up even.
Yep.
Gandalf's a badass. Yeah. He came back in different clothes when he died. Yep. I wish I could do that. If someone stabbed you in the chest to come back in like different clothes.
A Burger King uniform instead of a KFC uniform.
We're all in KFC uniforms. Fuck me.
But I think Gandalf's is like a 9 and Dumbledore's like an 8.5.
8.5?
Yeah.
See, I'd give him both 9s for me personally. But 8.5 for Dumbledore?
Yeah, because I don't like the ponytail beard. That looks stupid. You gotta let it flow. You gotta be a wizard.
You gotta own it 100%.
Yeah.
So Hagrid 6, Gandalf 9, and Dumbledore 8.5?
Yes.
That's pretty good. I'm glad we did that.
Because Hagrid's is fine. Like, it's not bad. It's just not great.
Now, I don't know if you've seen the movie Tombstone with Kurt Russell.
I have.
But that's his mustache in Tombstone. It's a Western.
Oh my goodness, look at that mustache.
Kurt Russell in Tombstone with this handlebar mustache looks so good.
Oh my goodness, that's like a 9 right there.
Like, even the hair, not even the stash, is all slicked back and cool, but the stash itself.
That's like a 9 right there. That's beautiful.
I'd give it 10. You're giving it 9? Alright, that's cool.
Beautiful.
Very acceptable answer. We should watch the movie together. I'm not a huge Western guy, but...
Is it a good movie? Or
people have said very good things about it. Sam Elliott and anything he's been in. I just searched Sam Elliott on Google, and he's got like 1,000 different mustaches.
Some of them are really good, and some of them are really bad. Like that one, it just looks like a toothbrush.
Mm-hmm. But this one looks like amazing.
Yeah. So overall, let's judge that one.
Well, this one's from Big Lebowski when he looks like a cowboy.
That's another 9 right there.
Another solid 9?
Yeah. Look at that mustache and tell me that's anything less than a 9.
I would have said 10. I'm glad you're going 9. Sam Elliott in general, would you say is 9?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Sam Elliott as a person, not even just the character.
It's like Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck.
He has the mustache.
I searched Tom Selleck. Not modern day, he's like a weird fat... Back in the day, in like classic 70s, 80s action movies.
Look at the mustache.
Look at that. TV shows and stuff like that. That is what men strive to be.
Tom Selleck.
That is an inspiration.
And Tom Selleck.
For us
he
all.
looks like fat Seth MacFarlane with a mustache.
I think we almost have to give him a 10.
Yeah. He's the OG.
I don't think it's possible to give him under a 10 for a mustache. He defined mustaches for a generation.
Because when I think of a good mustache, that's the first guy I think of.
It's a movie role, but it's not fake hair. It is completely real dyed hair. Jacobi Mugatu as Will Ferrell.
Oh.
Well, vice versa. He's got a teeny little goatee. We're not counting the awesome hair, but he has a teeny goatee. What do you think?
That's like it. The funny thing is, it matches his dog's hair. Like
That's
down to a T.
definitely on purpose because he looks like a poodle, like a human poodle. But
That's really funny, but it's like bad. Like the actual hair itself, the facial hair itself is not good.
Mm-hmm. I was about to say it's pretty.
It's like a 5.
It's a legendary role, but it's a 5 out of 10.
It's funny.
It's hilarious. I think humor added, it comes to like a 7 or an 8, but generally as like hairstyle alone, I would give it like a 4.
I'd never like if I had to put that on right now. No,
No, God, no.
my beard's actually better than that right now.
Because all the 10s you said yourself, you can put yourself on right now and be very
Like,
happy.
my beard is actually better than that right now.
You have
surprisingly,
like a chin strap going on.
yeah, and it comes in well. Except there,
Exactly. But yeah. Then we're gonna do a franchise that you don't hate it, you just think it's overrated. Billy D. Williams as Lando.
I don't think Star Wars is overrated. It definitely deserves its merit. That being said, I haven't seen any of them besides the newest one.
But you could tell me the plots of all the movies.
Yes.
Because you've heard so much about them.
Yes.
So it almost ruins it for you.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it anyway.
Rosebud's the sled.
Yeah, exactly. Now, like, why even watch the best film of all time if we know, because the twist is so...
I've seen the movie after I knew the plot twist, and I'm like, alright, it was fine.
Yeah, because it doesn't have the same kind of effect.
It doesn't have it.
You can never get it. Unless you forget what Rosebud
It's like
is.
watching every M. Night Shyamalan movie knowing the twist before it happens.
Well, the first half, there's actually good stuffs there.
Yeah.
But, no, Lando, Billy D. Williams, what do you think of his classic 70s stash?
It's really bad.
It's bad?
I don't like that mustache at all.
Out of 10.
Like, a 5.
I'll 5
Again.
out of 10.
I don't like it that much. Like, it's not terrible, it's just I would not choose that.
I don't want you to see this one.
And I like mustaches. I would have a mustache if I could ever grow one.
Alright, this beard is made out of tentacles. It's Davy Jones.
10 out of 10.
10 I didn't even finish. But it's Davy Jones in the Pirates movies. 10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
So what you're saying is that if I could snap my fingers...
And make me a tentacle monster man, I would do it.
Okay.
What the KFC Taco Bell? Flying around everywhere.
Oh my god, just like beards flipping around at the customers.
I am pretty sure if inspection came, I'd get fired.
I don't give a shit. Can you put a hairnet on that? Can you? You know what? You could probably pack orders way faster if you like use your tentacles to like make tacos
I
and
have
shit.
to put small gloves on them.
Teeny gloves on your fucking tentacle beard. And like, because the other hand, one arm's a lobster claw, but the other hand is also tentacles. So you have like 15, 20 tentacles to work
Yeah, but
with.
that doesn't work with facial hair, so I just have regular hands.
Plus, your mind would have to be like doing 1,000 things a minute. He was playing the piano though, like 2-3 levels of piano.
Oh,
Like
he just
organ.
has one here and then one here, and he's just
Exactly, different layers. That's a great scene. Every scene of that character almost is real good in those movies. So,
like, I can imagine having that beard now. That's the best beard.
how do you think it affects his love life?
I bet he eats ass real good.
All right, on to the next one. What do you think of Richard Pryor in Brewster's Millions?
What the fuck movie is this?
It's a classic 80s movie. It's real funny. And Richard Pryor is a comedian, and that's what his mustache looks like. It's also one he wears in general.
Very similar to one of the other ones that we've seen.
To which one? Because Kurt Russell in Tombstone had pointed up like a handlebar. This one's
Yeah.
like more like bushy but down. It's like a caterpillar.
Yeah. Actually, that's about it. It looks like a frowny face drawn in with really heavy marker just put on his face. I'm gonna give it like the 7.
7?
The classic 7 out of 10.
No, I'd agree, because it's like, it is real good. Like, it's a solid
But
stash.
it's like a 70s porn mustache.
Yeah, like, I would be okay if I had this mustache, but at the same time, it's not stellar. It's just fine. So yeah, 7 out of 10. Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm doing the Ewan McGregor version because it's really sexy. What do you think of his beard in
That's
the
fantastic.
prequels that no one likes?
I would have that.
Every Star Wars fan I've talked to personally, like all 4 or 5 that I like, actually talk to on a regular
Yep.
basis, they've all said that as bad as the prequels are, whatever you think about them, Ewan McGregor in this role is real good, and he is the best.
That's like an 8.5. That is awesome.
Wow, it's such
I'd
a
have
good
that.
beard, right? Not like this beard here, like from the first or second movie. We're talking like Revenge of the Sith. We're talking
The good one.
the classic, clean-cut, amazing one.
that
is
is
real
awesome.
good.
That's like an 8.5.
8.5 out of 10.
Definitely.
What do you think about Ben Stiller in Dodgeball? White Goodman or Goldman?
Yeah, that's a mustache.
That is a mustache. Do you remember his character? How great it was? This is a good movie.
Fucking love this movie.
Isn't it a great movie?
I love Dodgeball.
We need to do a mini-sode on Dodgeball sometime. It's so funny.
If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. I don't think that's how it...
So his character, he's basically the villain. I love Ben Stiller, 100%. He's Zoolander.
I also love Ben Stiller.
He's so funny. But this movie,
is hysterical.
it's one of his best roles. Like,
it's so funny.
You know, barring Zoolander, it's one of his all-time best, 100%.
Oh my god.
And what do you think of the Fu Manchu / Little Soul Patch?
I hate soul patches.
But
I think they're terrible.
for me, anyway, this works really well.
If the soul patch wasn't there, it'd be like an 8, but I gotta give it a 7 because of the soul patch. I
would have given it an 8 or a 9.
I can't. Because it's just so douchey. It's just... I can't do it. Soul patches remind me of, like, Limp Bizkit for some reason.
Oh, he's so bad. Keep rolling. What a shit artist. Alright, we got Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne up next with his Superman scruff. What do you think?
I've always wanted, like, a good 5 o'clock shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a real good one. This hits home. Like, this is what I need.
I've had an almost one.
I actually have to, like, give this an 8.5 or a 9.
Oh, yeah.
Because I want it.
I honestly would give it a 10 because it is the perfect scruff to me.
Yeah,
it is
that's
a perfect
beautiful
scruff.
looking.
So you give it a 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
It's so big in there.
And the chin, the butt chin is so good.
It's so prominent.
Yeah, it's so good. He is a great Bruce Wayne. And Batman. He's the best one of both, I'd say.
We have to say, I want to see the solo movies still, but...
I don't think there's a person on earth that doesn't want to see his solo movie. Even people who hated Batman vs. Superman, they all want to see Ben Affleck's Batman.
That's because Ben Affleck's talented.
He's so good. Alright, how about some Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon? Danny Glover? Glover? I don't know. He's in Lethal Weapon. He's the main guy.
What a bad mustache.
Bad mustache?
Look, it's like... it's like a 12-year-old, but like bigger. It's not good.
Here's some other shots of it.
It looks just like the caterpillar mustache, but bad.
Yeah, I'd say Brewster had a better one, and you gave that one a 7.
This one's like a 5, if that was a 7.
Wow.
It's patchy.
Putting it on point with Mugatu?
Yeah, it's patchy. That's a patchy mustache.
I think you're getting too old for this shit, Ian.
It's patchy. I can't grow a mustache. I'm not one to talk. I look like an 11-year-old Mexican girl tried to grow a mustache.
That's because you just look like that in general.
That's very true. But it's not it's not fun watching me try to grow one.
No, I haven't seen this movie. But it's a movie called Bronson starring Tom Hardy. And this is his mustache.
Oh, I'd have that. That's an 8.5.
8.5?
I would have that mustache immediately.
Hell yeah. I think it makes sense because Kurt Russell in Tombstone has a bigger version of this and he has a 9. This is an 8.5.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Because that one's more refined. This one's smaller. Like, on the points.
Yeah. It's real manly. Like, he is... That is what a man is, basically.
He's a manly man.
Exactly. Like, aside from Clark Gable's perfect mustache, then this is...
Some of this list is, who would make it better? Lex Luthor than Jesse Eisenberg.
A lot of this list is. I'd say almost everyone on the list. Richard Pryor. The black comedian from the 80s. Oh, man.
Albus Dumbledore would be a better fucking Jesse Eisenberg.
Will Ferrell and Anchorman.
Ooh.
Now, you have to take a little bit of this character into account. I know we said earlier with Jack Sparrow you can't really count the character, but the character with this stash, you cannot divide it. It is so... They are one. He is the stash. What do you think of Will Ferrell's mustache?
I wouldn't want this one as much as the other ones, though. Mm-hmm. It's a standard mustache. It fits because the news anchor mustache is that exactly, but I can't give it more than like a 7.5.
7.5?
Yeah.
Alright, same poster, Paul Rudd in Anchorman with the sideburns and goatee.
Oh, that's...
sideburns mustache, rather.
That's the 8 right there. Maybe 8.5 because of the sideburns.
So Anchorman was 8.5?
7.
Oh, 7.5?
7.5. And then Paul Rudd, I'm going to put one up there, 8.5. Because the sideburns go... The sideburn mustache combo there is beautiful.
It's very good. It's a trick that like a lot of people can't pull off. I don't think I've ever pulled it off.
I definitely could if I could grow a mustache.
And the same movie, let's go with that guy. Better shot of his sideburns right here.
His sideburns suck.
His white hat guy from Anchorman. He's sports and weather or something like that.
His sideburns suck.
I don't know if he's sports or weather.
They're just like this.
So there's subpar sideburns?
Yeah, it's like a 2. That's a 2. Those sideburns blow. That's not like Civil War huge sideburns or like sleek sideburns that like come to a point. Like those just suck.
Alright, well we got another movie queued up.
What about Steve Carell in Anchorman? He doesn't have facial hair at
That's
all.
what I was about to say. I was going to do the whole Anchorman crew. No, wait. Steve Carell and Anchorman. Those tiny sideburns.
0.
You'd give that a 0 out of 10? You would not wear that hairstyle? So we've done the whole Anchorman crew. Now, it's time for a different film. Anchorman. No. Robin Williams' Good Will Hunting.
Oh, the beard.
It is, like, this
beard.
This is a great movie. That being said, unrelated to the movie, the beard is fucking awesome, right?
That's a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
He has what I want. Barring the middle part, I want that.
See, I was about to say, if it weren't a little bit gray on the chin, I'd give it a 10. I'd give it a 9. You give me the 10?
Without this, that's exactly what I want. I want that.
All that up? All right, cool.
But even with the bottom part being thinner, that's so nice looking still.
So that's still a 10 out of 10? All right.
I would wear that in a heartbeat.
Now, I don't know if you like or hate this movie, but 300 is...
I love that, the 300.
That's real good, right?
What do you mean? Why would I hate the 300?
I don't know. It's a Zack Snyder movie.
But that's a good movie. I was a King
Leonidas.
Oh, yeah.
Yelling for like 2-3 hours.
I love this movie for one. I don't
It's
know
a
why
real good
you
movie,
ever
right?
think I could hate this movie.
It's a good movie.
And for two,
I'm trying to find a shot where he's not yelling, but in all of these stills he's yelling. Every single one.
every single scene in the movie, he's yelling.
Here's one where he's just staring with a sword about to yell. So
That's like an 8.5 out of 10. He has like the full beard, and it's just a standard full beard. That being said, standard full beards look really nice.
So 3 out of 100. What would you give it out of 10?
That's like an 8 out of 10, maybe an 8.5. That's the standard full beard mustache combo.
See, I'd give it like an 8.5 probably.
The standard full beard mustache combo looks good.
Do 8 or 8.5? It matters.
8.
It doesn't matter. Okay, 8.
Does matter. This list matters.
I'm going to move on to
10.
Another wacky character is Captain Hook from Peter Pan, not the animated one.
Not the animated one.
You can't really do, because I'd have to do animated mustaches, and is it Peter Pan or Hook?
It's going to be the Once Upon a Time. Never mind. That's not... Nope. Nope. That mustache is terrible.
Barring the creepy face.
No, that mustache is terrible.
Terrible on its own. What would you give it out of 10?
That's like a 2 or a 3. Definitely a 2. That's
2 out of
poopy.
10? Ooh.
It's like weird and wispy, and has the patch in the middle that's not supposed to be there.
I'm going to turn it off the screen real quick, because it's real scary.
No, it's not scary at all.
It's real creepy.
All right.
Rocky 3, Clubber Lang. You cannot count the mohawk, but the beard and everything else. What do you think?
10.
Solid 10.
He has the combo, and then I hate the soul patch, but it like hourglasses down into a small
It
goatee
does.
beard.
It's like a tiny Tony Stark.
It's hysterical.
It's so funny.
That's so good.
And plus the mustache is trimmed down.
And the sideburns are fucking huge.
Is that a beard or are those sideburns?
Those are sideburns going into a mustache beard.
Oh, it's so crazy. It's little bit everything.
10
in
out of
one
10.
thing. 10
That's
out
a
of
10 for the mustache, 10 out of the beard, and 10 out of the sideburns.
All right, now this one's gonna be a little bit different, but
It's the trifecta. Is it gonna be fucking squid beard again?
half the cast are like, this is the end.
Oh god.
Here's a zoomed in picture. They all have good beards. As an entire cast, what would you rate their beard collectively?
I like a 6.
6?
Yeah.
Because those are like the actors in their natural habitat, so they usually wear that facial hair. And you'd say their beard overall is a 6, all 4 or 5 of their beards.
The guy, his beard is the best, the black guy. And then James Franco, and then everyone else is just not good.
Yeah, Seth Rogen's beard is okay. Jay Farrow's is bleh. And Danny McBride's is real patchy. But yeah, no, black guy's beard is the best.
And then James Franco, because his beard mustache combo, I don't know if you've seen his, like, riff-raff impression thing.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Dude, it's so good.
so stupid.
I love his fucking beard, right?
It's so funny.
He ups the score of the group. It would probably be a 5 or a 4, but now it's a 6 because of him.
James Franco is actually really funny. He's freaking hysterical. He can do serious, he can do funny, and he can
He's so talented, right?
Talented guy.
He's so good.
He really is.
X-Men First Class is also a real good movie. Azazel from it.
It's okay. So I have gripes with this. That beard works better with a mustache.
That goatee combo there?
Yep, definitely works better with a mustache.
You'd rather he got goatee full.
Have to have the mustache with that.
So that soul patch on
That
its own.
just looks creepy.
Yeah, I think that's what they were going with, though.
Which fits, but like that's like a 7.5.
7.
If it had the mustache, it'd be like a 9.
So you're saying an entire 1.5 comes off from not having the mustache with Azazel?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That mustache combo with that works so well.
Is he Nightwing's father? I don't know if he is in the comics or not, but people have said that, and I don't know if it's true. It doesn't said it in the movie.
I don't know.
That'd be really interesting if they tied it in that way. He had the exact same teleporting powers, like the exact same.
You said
poof of
Nightwing.
smoke. Nightwing, right? Nightcrawler. Sorry.
That's okay. I was like, that's not even the same universe, so no.
We have one final one I have on this list.
10 out of 10.
Wolverine sideburns from X-Men.
Oh, can we use that one?
I'd say overall they're more or less the same. What do you think of his sideburns in general?
Wolverine sideburns are the sideburns. The sideburns. Those are 10 out of 10.
I had sideburns for the longest time. I already wrote down 10 before you said 10 because I assumed it would be 10 anyway.
Yep.
But I had sideburns for the longest time. I had them down to ear. They were ear length, and it was fine. It was, pretty cool. I was too nervous to grow them that long because I knew my beard wasn't patchy. Or was still patchy, rather. Yeah. And now I could do it, but now I don't even want to try. It's just, I don't want to match up to that. It looks so good.
That's perfect.
Even, like, this is Origins right here, X-Men Origins, but it's still real good, right?
Yeah.
Look how good that looks. Iconic. Before we get to the last part of the show, we're going to do an honorable mention to Doctor Strange, because he's not out yet.
Oh, he's fantastic.
I don't want to rate it, because we haven't seen the mustache in action. We haven't seen the goatee in action yet. But what do you think of Doctor Strange so far from the pictures we've seen?
I love Doctor Strange's goatee.
Isn't it so good?
It's so good.
Okay, so we wouldn't rate it, but what would you rate it out of 10?
That's 10.
That's 10 out of 10. Okay, so Doctor Strange is a 10?
Because even what he's, like, in this shot in the trailer,
Yeah,
even that beard.
The scraggly beard from the
The
trailer.
scraggly beard's like a 9 out of 10.
Nah, I'd give it like an 8. It's all scraggly. If it was a little more clean cut, I'd do 9. But that goatee, you're right, at the end, that's beautiful.
That's 10 out of 10.
That is what, like...
I
that's where it's
cannot
at.
wait for this movie.
My goodness. A lot of the show is just us praising goatees and shit. Praising facial hair.
I like facial hair. I know a lot of people who don't, actually, and I'm just like, you're
Fuck
wrong.
them!
I'm like, you're wrong. That's fine.
Do you want to hear all the 10s that you gave out?
Yes.
In order.
Sam Jackson from Pulp Fiction. The Old Wise Ninja from Kill Bill.
He had the best one.
Bo-Rat. Davy Jones, even though it is a squid.
10. How am I going to give it anything less?
Robin Williams' beard from Good Will Hunting.
Okay.
Mr. T in Rocky 3.
Oh, the best one.
Tom Selleck and Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Are you proud of your selection?
You know, how am I ever going to be disappointed in it?
So-
All of those are fantastic.
Let me go to your 9s right now. We got Tony Stank, which I would have put as 10. Kurt Russell in Tombstone. Sam Elliott from anything he's been in. Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne scruff. Yeah, that's it.
Not a lot of 9s there.
Oh, and Gandalf, sorry.
Gandalf deserves it.
Do you want to hear the lowest score you gave?
It was at a 0.
0 for Steve Carell from Anchorman. I think it was Brick.
He sucked.
Brick is his name. And 2 was the other guy from Anchorman, the white hat, the cowboy hat guy.
Because he sucked.
It's okay, sideburns.
They're not
Tied
even
with Captain
good.
Hook for number 2.
His mustache
as
was terrible.
2 out of 10, not number 2, thank goodness. And Mel Brooks in Spaceballs with a solid 2 out of 10. Well, I think we learned a lot from this list. Are you excited for future awesome scruffs and beards?
Doctor Strange?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Of course referring to Doctor Strange.
I'm so excited for that movie. It looks so good.
We gotta do a positive takeaway. What's the moral of the story? What do we look for in a good movie facial hair?
Clean.
Mm-hmm.
Unless the character says otherwise.
Like Hagrid.
Wizard beards.
Yes.
Dank.
Just all in general.
Awesome mustaches. Huge sideburns that aren't just terrible.
Aren't just tiny, you mean?
Yep. And the Civil War sideburns are fantastic. Like the...
Yeah, like the colonial civil wars.
Where it's as long as, like, my hair.
Yeah, so good.
The design doesn't really matter, because the guy from Hunger Games had a design on it, and it sucked. It was stupid, like...
Yeah, they tried to be interesting.
It was not good. It was stupid looking.
So yeah, I more or less agree. Just whatever captivates attention, but also simultaneously isn't stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very hard to do in today's.
Or if it's really, really stupid.
Or yeah, on the flip side of that, if it's really dumb, then it's also a 10. Like Kill Bill's guy, Ninja Dudes. His incredibly long...
That was cool, but the eyebrows...
They're so funny. 10 out of 10. Without the eyebrows, it wouldn't even be a 10. But they make it. They make it so good.
The eyebrows were so... It would have been like an 8 without the eyebrows. But the eyebrows boosted it up because they're so dumb.
You cannot do any other...
You can't ignore them, therefore
Exactly.
you 10.
Solid.
The eyebrows itself were 10.
Does that pretty much wrap up our show?
I think that pretty much wraps up our show.
Ready to do some plugs?
So where can people find us?
Well, funny you mention that because you can find us on Facebook.com/JustQualityContent.
Again, that's Facebook.com/JUSD quality content.
Special thanks to Claypex for providing our theme music. You can find them on Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, on our very own website at claypex.com.
Good luck spelling that, by the way.
I'm JCamaro16 on Snapchat.
I'm the Sovereign on Snapchat. I'm Jackson the Barnes.
He's not even here.
Good.
He's supposed to be here. He's not even fucking here yet.
Bitch.
He's not even on the show.
Anything else you'd like to add before we sign off?
Well, what's our ending song?
Anything by a guy with dank facial hair. You could play Lagrange by ZZ Top.
ZZ Top with their astounding fucking...
Wizard beards?
Wizard beards?
Yeah.
Rumors spreading round United Texas town about to shack outside the game. And you know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that home out on the range. They got a lot of nice girls. crazy.